How does this video already have a like and I just went live 9 seconds ago? Uh, I have Dr. Pole, but you can't see. Whoop, Dr. Pole on in the background. Very graphic content, so I don't think I'm gonna show that. They might actually delete my channel. I don't know if the sound quality is good. Cause like if I set my phone here, like cause this is my Android phone, so like the microphones are on the bottom. What's a cheaper Android phone? So the microphones are on the bottom. So I don't know if by putting it down, but then if I don't, it does this. I don't know. People are being so noisy outside. I don't know why every time I decide that I want to stream, it's like thunderstorming outside. My birthday live stream was like that, and then this live stream was like that. Uh, look, look. The carpet is in my room now. It looks so nice. And there's no wait, where? No wait, where? There's me. Look, wait. There we go. You can see my ass crack. Look at my cool shorts. Third. Oh god. Oh god. Look, I got them in what was it? I got them at Five Below in Washington D.C. when me and my two aunts went to see the Black History Museum. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like it. Like it was cool or whatever, but it was just kind of like boring. Like it was just like stuff in glass cases with like text at the bottom. You know, like when you go to like the Smithsonian or whatever, it's like so fun because it's like interactive. But the Black History Museum was just kind of like the downstairs. The downstairs was nice. Well, not nice because it was sad, but it was you know what I mean. But like when you got up to the other ones, it was just kind of like, mm, I expected more, you know. But today has been very interesting. So basically, I normally take my grandpa to dialysis. Well, I pick him up from dialysis, and I went to start my car to go to the store, and my battery's dead in my car. So I was like, well, shit, what do I do? So I'm stuck here forever. Because, yeah, if you're ever thinking about getting a Jeep, very demure, very mindful. It really, it really is. Hi, Danielle. So if you're ever thinking about getting a Jeep, don't do it. Like everything that people say about Jeeps is actually true. Like they break down every 5 seconds. All of the lights come on. I think the last 2 or 3 years, I've probably spent $3,000 or more fixing up my car. And like, I think, what was it? 4 months ago, I spent 700 something dollars fixing up my car. Literally 2 weeks ago, I spent 400 something dollars fixing up my car. Just don't get a Jeep. Just get a Toyota, honestly, at this point, because it literally will not have an engine in it in a Toyota, and it will still run perfectly fine, and you will not know. So yeah, don't get Jeeps. They're cute, but that's about it. Um, He's been on dialysis since 2014, I want to say. 2013, something like that. Um, oh, it's morning for you. It's actually 7 p.m. for me. So, thank you. I hope you're also doing amazing. Hello, Seed. Wow, SDV on pause. I can't read. Also polite. So polite. Is it Zer? I don't know how to spell your name. Spell. Oh my God. I can't speak today. Hi, Paul. Hi, Do Glow. It. I am so sorry. I can't. I can't read. I took my glasses off because the glare will like, you know. Um. Oh, a kidney transplant. My grandpa was thinking about getting a kidney transplant, but I don't know. I heard like the medications you have to take so that it doesn't reject are kind of intense. So may you see my eye. There you go. There's my eye. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. You can sell it. I don't know. Um, oh, you're from Morocco. I definitely want to do some more traveling because I have not. I've been to like maybe like 5 states in the United States and that's it. Um, oh, dog lover for a lot. Oh, sorry. Yeah, can't read. I'm illiterate. We've been most people know this who've been here like in my live streams before. My day's going good. How is yours? I'm not in a gang. No. I'm a goody two shoes introvert. I don't do nothing. No clubbing, no nothing. Um, how much are you offering for my kidney? Eyeball cleavage. What? Not the eyeball cleavage. I mean, if I can sell it, you know? Um, Namalan, is that how you say your name? Um, I have not been to Morocco. I've never been out of the United States. You're gonna have to offer me a little bit more for my kidney. A little bit more. Double it, and we have a deal. I'm gonna start, I have life has been stressful. Okay, I'm gonna just open this. I had one of these that was a what was it? It was pina colada. It was so good. It was so good. But I drank it too fast and then I got sick. So it is what it is. Yes, 4,000 rand. I don't know how much that is in USD. I might be scamming myself. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like kidneys. Hey Nyla, I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from Virginia, which is like the most boring basic state because nobody ever comes to Virginia for anything. It's always like, "Oh, well, we're going to go to DC," or "Oh, we're going to go to New York." It's never in Virginia. Um Not no Diddy parties. Absolutely no Diddy parties. No, thank you. He's been arrested for a reason. Okay. Most of my piercings were done by a local shop to me, but most of my ear piercings and my lip piercings were done by me. $200. I really scam myself with that because I know like eyeballs go for like what, $600 on the black market or something like that. Um, I'm from the UK, but in the US. So you're like visiting in the UK, or do you have like in the USA, or do you have like a work visa or something? I always wondered how those worked and like what kind of credentials you have to send over. I don't think I could spend that much time in a different country because I'm like I said, an introvert. I don't think I could do that. But Virginia Beach is cool, but Virginia Beach is like always crowded and drunk people, and it's just kind of a lot. You know what I mean? Um, Exactly. Nobody ever visits Virginia because there's nothing in Virginia. We have like King's Dominion and Busch Gardens and Virginia Beach, and that's pretty much. I mean, we have Shenandoah Park too, but like unless you're not in like unless you're into nature, it's not really gonna. Baby oil gate. How are you gonna have a thousand bottles of baby oil? 1,000 bottles of baby oil, sir. And there's so many celebrities who are like deleting stuff now, like J Lo and what was it, Pink and Megan Fox or and Usher are all deleting their tweets, and I'm just like, what were y'all doing? I mean, we knew about Usher, but like, I mean, I'm not surprised by J Lo because it's J Lo, but still have some decorum. You know what I mean? Um, yes, 999 bottles is okay, but 1,000 put it over the edge. Um, KT, there's your shout out. Um, sure, we can be friends. I need more friends, honestly. I don't have a lot because, like I said, introvert. I don't leave my house for really anything. They are getting their cheeks split. Cheeks split, clapped, everything you can imagine is probably happening. Well, maybe not anymore because he's been arrested, but I do feel really bad for Justin Bieber. I know, like, when he was late teens, everybody was hating on him and saying he's out of control and this and that, but like, he do be traumatized. Like, what do you expect him to do? He's literally been to like every Diddy and Usher party against his will, been passed around. It's just like you can't expect somebody like that. I feel like that's what happened with a lot of like child stars. Like you can't expect them to be normal when stuff like that happens because like, your whole perspective on life changes. Um there's a Busch Gardens in Florida? I didn't know that. I mean, like I said, I've never been to like I mean, I have been to Florida, but only for Disney World. So, um can you say, "Hey, Lachey," if you don't mind? Wait, if you don't I'm jumping off off the stairs. Don't jump off the stairs. Do you know how, like, listen, it's never happened to me. Have you ever been like in a cast? Because I've had friends at school and it's so sweaty and itchy when you don't jump off the stairs, please. It's literally when you take it off, it smells like vinegar. It's so nasty. Um, you seen the new Backdoor Studios production, Oil Up, Oil Down. What is that? What is that? Oil up, oil down? What is that? I don't think I wanna know what that is. I'm slightly concerned. Um, you went to Legoland? I wanna go to Legoland, but Legos are expensive, so I don't know if I'd be able to, like, afford anything. I might just window shop at Legoland. Because listen, I love Star Wars, and if you've been on the channel before, you probably know that. But I wanted to buy, like, a Lego. If you watch, like, The Bad Batch, they had, like, their ship was called the Marauder, and I wanted to buy a Lego Marauder to make and, like, super glue it to just have it in my room, and it was, like, I think it was over $100, and I was like, "I'm not financially stable enough to have this." No oil up. He does have oil, yeah, it's worse because it's baby oil. It's worse because it's baby. If it was like, you know how they have like those like fetish candles that you like melt and then it turns into body oil and you can rub it in, all that stuff. That, I mean, it doesn't make the situation any better, but it's better than baby oil. Like Johnson and Johnson is rolling right now. That like their number one buyer they think is like, oh, it's for families and it's for the no, it's for Diddy parties. That's just, you know. Um Bad Boy Booty Productions with the Diddler. Oh, no. Oh, no. That sounds like sounds like something I can't say on here. We're talking about the Diddy parties and the baby oil. That's why there's so many oily comments and, all that kinda stuff. I need to take a drink now. This is getting out of hand. Hmm. I feel like, is this good? I don't know. I feel like every time that I talk about, like, Mike's Hard Lemonade, because this is, like, the only when I drink, this is the only thing that I have. A lot of people are like, ew, you drink that? Yes, Cheryl, because I can't have 16 ounces of pure tequila. I will die. I will actually die. I can't do that. My little lungs are small enough. I was born premature as it is. Listen, I already have health problems. I don't need it. I don't need it at all. Thank you, Tony. Ooh, look at the little emojis. It's a kitty in a box. Oh my gosh. A goat and dabbing and more kitties in boxes. I love cats so much. My cat's not in here right now because if he was, he would be mutilating me. He's a sweetheart, but he's also an asshole because he has a problem with biting. And you know what the crazy thing is? I took him to the vet the other day. By the other day, I mean Friday. And he was like, he hissed at the lady once, but he never bit and he never scratched her. And I'm like, so what's wrong with me then? Why are you going to do that to me? What did I do to deserve that? So rude. Yeah, celebrities aren't gonna have, like, any opportunity. Well, I mean, they can, but, like, everybody's getting exposed with the Epstein Island and then the, Diddy parties, and then what's the other guy? The film director guy, Weinstein, the Weinstein thing, like, everybody's just I don't know. This is why I don't like idolize celebrities, you know what I mean? Because they're all it's like YouTubers, how YouTubers this year and TikTokers and streamers have all been getting exposed as like pedophiles. Don't idolize people. Okay, just don't. Like, I mean, you can do it to some extent, but not like where you think that people can do no wrong kind of thing. Everybody's capable of fucking up, you know. Not to that extent, obviously, but yeah. I only have the one cat. I want to get him a friend, but I don't know if that would be a good idea because he's, like I said, very violent. Um, so I don't want them fighting each other and beating each other up and that kind of thing and causing more stress. But also, we are moving. people are probably sick of me saying this at this point. I'm sick of saying it, but it's the truth. So we're moving from this house to an apartment complex, and then I would have to put another like few $100 like down deposit, and then I have to pay an extra $40 a month for pet rent. I don't. It's so expensive. So for right now, benching it, you know. Um, he's never fallen in the toilet. Decided to scream from the inside of the toilet. Oh no. Bubby's never fallen in the toilet. He's willingly like lifted the lid up and gone in the toilet. Like full paws and head in the toilet on purpose. He's never drank the water, I don't think, hopefully, but he's got problems. Real problems. Oh, is your profile picture a picture of Johnson and Johnson? And then you have the audacity to say, "At least Diddy didn't use Johnson& and Johnson." Oh, no. 3 dogs? I wish I could have a dog, but I feel like if I got a dog, it'd probably be a senior dog first because I know that they're, like, a lot easier. Well, they say that because, like, Bubby, I think he's after 3 years old now. They say when your cat gets to, like, 2 or 3, they're supposed to calm down. He's orange, so rules do not apply to him like that, so he's gotten even more energetic, and he just if I his favorite toy is, like, a tape measure, right? I'll just run it around and around and around and around, and he'll just go for minutes and minutes and minutes. I'm just like, "How are you?" And you can hear his claws digging into the carpet. It's I don't know, he's weird. Um, I do not want grandkids. I don't even want kids in general. So, I mean, if I'm like, I don't know, 50 or 60 and I change my mind at any point, I can just adopt. I have no desire to push anything out of anywhere. I'll just go, there's like what, hundreds of thousands of kids basically per county that need to be adopted. So I'll just adopt a kid. Um, ooh, why is the message redacted? What does that mean? Not smart enough for big words. I don't know. I feel weird drinking on camera. I feel like I need to shun you away from my sin. I don't know. Um, yeah, definitely adopting because, and I don't think I would adopt a baby because I was in the foster care system. I was adopted by like family members though, so it wasn't like too bad. But people normally when they adopt, they want babies or toddlers. They don't want, I want to say over the age of like 6 or 7. So I definitely adopt somewhere in there, maybe even a teenager. I don't know. That seems a little bit a lot. His teenager is very moody, and I'm kind of scared that they might like beat me up, you know. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, we're on the same page because birth is just like one of my favorite YouTubers. It's Black Friday, the OG goth girl. Okay, she's so not in a sexual way because I hate when people do that, but she's so beautiful and ethereal and classy. She's just beautiful. She talked about her birth stories and how she had preeclampsia. Was it one time or both times? And how she had to be induced into labor both times. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's just too much. I'm good. I'm good on that front. I'll just have like a farm with a bunch of animals and then like have my adopted kid. I don't know. Something like that. Hide my shame. Hide my shame. I actually have there's a lot going on next month in terms of everything. Like we're moving into the new place next month. We're getting a new car next month. I'm getting a new phone next month. I'm getting a new tattoo next month. Like there's a lot going on, you know? But it's spooky season. So I wanted to do like a spooky video and not just something that's like, oh, I'm reading stories in the dark because I'm so spooky. Like, I don't want to do that. That feels like a cop out to me. So I'm not going to tell you yet. That would spoil the surprise. But I have a fun video idea that I want to do and it involves a in the dark, what do you call it, night vision camera. I'm very excited. I was watching like a Rhett and Link video, not the Good Mythical Morning because wow, I'm subscribed to both, but I was watching a specific Rhett and Link video and I got inspired and I was like, I want to do something with this. My brain is activating. Um, there's an infinite childbirth is just so scary. Like, especially like my mom, I have 5 siblings. Girl, I don't even know at this point. I have five. I think I have 5 siblings. Yeah, yeah, because there's 6 of us, not 7. And all of us were born early. I think I was born like what 4 or 5 weeks early. One of my little brothers was born like 2 months early. I think something like that. Like it just all born early, really tiny babies. So I don't think I could handle that. Yes, farm life. Well, I don't want to be like Ballerina Farm. If you've ever heard of Ballerina Farm, I don't want that kind of farm life. No. And get an egg apron for like what my birthday or was it or her anniversary? I think it was her birthday. No, no, thank you. Don't want to do that. So I think like I don't want when I was younger. I wanted all like this luxury stuff because that's what I was seeing all the other YouTubers do. But now that I've gotten older and my frontal lobe is fully developed because I'm 25 now, I don't want that. Like, I want to live on like, what is it? I think here we call it a rambler. Other places they call it a ranch style house where it's just one level. And I want to have like a big back garden and I want to have dogwood trees running up the driveway and wisteria, like Chinese wisteria trees in the backyard and have like my little farmland and stuff and like grow my own vegetables. Like I want to do that. That sounds like fun, you know. Plus I wouldn't have neighbors, so I could run around naked in my yard if I wanted to. Nobody can judge me for it except for the police. But like it's private property. I can do what I want. If I don't have neighbors and I run around naked outside, would I still get in trouble for that? Or is it only if I guess it depends on how much traffic is outside. I wouldn't do that anyway. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I literally. Okay, we're changing the subject. Um. Oh, I want a Highland cow too. They're so fluffy and cute. I want to like put little braids in its hair and like, you know. I know that a lot of cows are like super cuddly also. So, have like the little like they have like I don't know where they are, probably in the South somewhere. I mean, I live in the South, but they have like little farms like where you can do like petting for cows, and then the cows will just like lay all their head weight on you, and you get to take a nap with the cows. I want to do that because that sounds like a healing experience for the soul, you know. Most painful, most painful. Mm, Definitely my nostril piercing because the cartilage there is so thick that it's just like excruciatingly painful. However, the healing process for my tongue piercing was worse than any pain I've ever experienced in my entire life. Okay, it was awful, the worst. Um, because I have a video on it. If you want to watch it, you don't have to. But my tongue swelled so bad it was so you can't eat anything for a week. Like my friend, one of my friends that I used to work with, she lost like what 5, 10 pounds in the first week because the pain was so bad. It's agonizing and it's the worst. I would never. Most of my piercings, if I had to take them out, I would probably get them re-pierced. My tongue is one of those that I would never ever get re-pierced ever again, simply because of the healing process. I can't deal with it. I just can't. See, that's what I'm saying. As long as I don't get caught. Because, like, who's going to report me? Who's going to report me for being naked? Literally nobody. Because who's going to know? How would they know? I don't feel like this is like the questions I should be asking right now. Whatever. It's fine. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. But, yeah, I got a lot going on. My car is broken. So that's great. I do. Listen, I'm going to tell you about my tattoo that I'm going to get next month. Hear me out. It's a Goosebumps tattoo, but it's a Goosebumps tramp stamp. I'm very excited for it. It's literally just like the Goosebumps logo, not the fully green one, but like the purple and green one, and it's going like right across my lower back. I'm so excited. Hopefully I feel like it's going to be kind of expensive because like your lower back is kind of a lot of meat to work with. You know? I don't know. I don't know. But, I have like a tattoo budget and things, so I feel like it'll be fine. It'll be perfectly fine. Um, I just kind of I don't know, I've been going back and forth for, like, over a year about what I wanted as, like, my tramp stamp. I don't get offended when people call it a tramp stamp. I know some people don't like it. I'm like, "Well, I'm not a tramp, and you can't prove that I am, so I'm just gonna call it a tramp stamp anyway." So, I just kind of was playing around with it. At first, I was gonna get, like, typical words or, like, some kind of design or whatever, and I was just like, "I don't know." And then I thought about it, and I was like, "Goosebumps would be pretty cool." I don't know. I think I saw something on like a advertisement for Goosebumps or something on TikTok, and I was like, "Wait a minute." Because at first I was gonna get, like I said, like just script or whatever, and then I thought about, well, Motionless in White is one of my favorite bands. So what if I get like Bare Your Soul there and like the fiery text? And I was like, but that sounds suggestive. Bare Your Soul, like above my ass crack, sounds suggestive. So I was like, oh, maybe let's not do that. And somehow I just landed on the Goosebumps thing. Um, I'm very excited. I feel like Goosebumps is like, especially for a lot of like alternative kids, it's kind of like our gateway drug into the alternative and the spooky. So yeah, I don't know. Like I have a lot of like well, not anymore because I've been taking them down slowly. But I have an Adams Family poster and a Beetlejuice poster. There's just like little things, little gateways into being alternative. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's hot in here, but I can't turn my fan on because it'll make 85,601 noises and you won't be able to hear anything that I've been saying. But I'm getting beeps on my phone. I'm really excited to move into the new place because, like I said, I'll be able to have a little bit more funds into like video budgets and things because that's why I've been doing kind of like casual videos mainly on here because I haven't had the budget for it. But now I'll actually have a budget to do fun things. I'm so excited. So there's that. And then I'll also be able to finally buy my PC that I've been wanting to get for a really long time. So I'll actually be able to make gaming videos. I technically already created my gaming channel. There's just like nothing on it, obviously, because listen, phone gameplays are okay, but they're a struggle, and it's like my last one, there was so many ads, and the game wasn't even that good. Like, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload regularly on there. Um, if I could get a tattoo, it would be the one of my old dog on my back, so I don't have to ever forget him. Oh, that'd be so cute. My only thing would be on your back, it would be a lot of space, which is good because you could put as much detail as you want. However, well, with it being on your back, you wouldn't be able to see it all the time. So, like, that would make me sad because then, like, you would have to, like, go in a mirror to look at him. Like, I want a tattoo of my cat's not dead, like, obviously. But you know, he's still here and kicking. He almost, because he likes to run outside. I'm just like, please, I'm trying to protect you. So I'm definitely gonna get it before he passes, but I want to get it on like the side of my leg so that he like I can like look down and see him. So when I get sad, it's just kind of like he's there. Whereas tattoos on your back, you can't really see them ever, so it might make you even more sad because even if it's like a memorial, you might be like, well, I can't you know with my leg I can like hold it up and like do this, but like hold them like somebody that I used to work with wanted to get his cat on his hand so that way he could still do like the forehead thing kind of thing. I think that's what he wanted to do anyway. um yeah, so that's only the thing that I would say to consider is would it make you sad if you weren't able to see it all the time as much as you'd want to? But the back is a good big space for a big piece if that's what you want. Um, I did look, I'm not a little different. I looked a lot different. Okay. I looked a lot different. I've gone through a metamorphosis and I'm not done. So yeah. Um, No, my gaming channel would have, I guess, any game that I thought would be interesting. Because, listen, I don't know how people like Dashy and Corey do it all the time. I mean, Corey's had several pregnancies at this point because he's been gone for so long. But I don't know. I guess any game that would like catch my eye, pretty much. I mean, I feel like a lot of um, gaming companies are making a lot of um, horror games because I feel like horror games are like the popular thing. But then like the whole dress to impress thing, I don't feel any like, what do you call it? Like I don't feel the need to play dress to impress. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of boring. I don't want to get attacked by the Roblox community, but I just, maybe it's because I don't know how to style myself and I just wear basics because I've been poor. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I wish I could like zoom in. I can't zoom in to see your little pupper because it's so small. If I click on it, can I see it? Uh no, I can't see it. No, I want to see. Wait, let me see. I can't see it. No, I wish to see the old pupper. What kind of dog was it? A wolf husky. Aren't they like really big? I've seen some of them on like TikTok. They're so fluffy though. So fluffy. I can only imagine during like shed season though. Like that, like I've like regular huskies. There's like a neighbor of mine who has one, and they like take a blow dryer and they have them out in their backyard, and they're just blowing the coat out, and there's fur everywhere. But they look so good after it's done. Um, RPGs definitely, definitely. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know a lot of people like Dress to Impress, but I just feel like it's kind of boring. Like, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, which is why I feel like maybe horror games are more popular because it's more of like, I don't know. But there's other games on Roblox that are really cool, even horror games on Roblox that are really cool. Um, I just, Dress to Impress is okay, you know? I mean, the only reason I would watch it is because Queso is making it, and I like Queso. He's really funny, and he looks good. Don't get me wrong. He looks good. Okay. I don't care what anybody has to say. You cannot sit here and tell me that that man is not fine. It is what it is. Um, Go outside and have a huge ball of hair. Yeah. Yeah. I I think the dog that I would want the most, but I'm torn between adopting out of a shelter like I did with my cat, or um I don't really want to like go into like the whole promoting breeding places, but like my dream dog, if I could have my way, my dream dog would be a Bernese Mountain Dog because they're just so cute and they're so fluffy. But the shed season would be crazy. Like it would definitely have gigantic hair balls, definitely. But and I know a lot of big dogs are prone to like hip dysplasia and stuff like that, which would make me sad. Um, but yeah, I just want one. They're so cute, so big and you know. Oh, I will show you my water cup. This is my water cup. It is not a Stanley cup because I'm not paying, what is it, like $60 for a fucking cup? Are you kidding me? This is a Zach cup. I got it from CVS for like, it was still expensive. It was like $20, but it's better than $60. And it's just kind of like my water cup now because I don't drink water, really. A French bulldog. Oh my god, their little faces are so cute. But they're not as droopy as like regular bulldogs, but they're still so wait. Yeah, yeah, Frenchies, right? I think that's right. I don't know. Sometimes I get my dogs confused. Frenchies are so cute though. Their little stubby tails and their big bat ears and their chunky little noses. Adorable. Adorable. I'm sweating. I'm sweating so much. I think I'm only gonna go live for maybe like an hour. Because it's warm in here, very warm. um, Distracted by Dr. Pole. That's literally the only thing. The only reason I have cable is to watch Dr. Pole. I don't watch anything else. Yeah, Frenchies. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Jesus. The jingle jangle of the loudest car I've ever heard in my life. They got their muffler modified, I think. I kind of want to modify the new car that we're gonna get. I kind of want to. I know nothing. I'm nothing about the car community, nothing about like modifying anything, but I'm kind of wanting to do it because I've seen a lot of modified cars in my area and I think they're really cool. I want to get my car wrapped in a really like cutesy color or something like that. I don't know how much that's going to be. Maybe the windows tinted, I don't know. I have to look at the legal tint where I live because I don't want to get pulled over. I know that a lot of cars that get modded get pulled over anyway, but I have a Jeep Patriot, but we're getting a some kind of Toyota next month because they never have problems and they never break down, much like my Jeep does all the time. It's literally like I get why people have Jeep Patriots because they're very cheap. They're like what, $16,000 or something like that compared to like 24 to 30 to $35,000 that a lot of other cars are, but it's definitely not worth it in the end. Definitely not with all the repairs and stuff you have to put into it, it adds up to like the same price as a regular car at that point. Not even worth it. I've never had like a car payment before, so that's going to be interesting to try and remember so they don't repossess my car. you know. Um if I if I could I would get my nose pierced and my whole ear pierced. I definitely want more ear piercings, but I'm scared because they hurt so bad. Like, I guess like cartilage and stuff hurts a lot more. I kind of want them going like, you see how these are? Like going all the way up here and then have like forward helixes maybe. I kind of want not a conch, a tragus, but I wear like in earbuds and I don't know how that would work, you know? Because another YouTuber that I watched called Go Gretchen, she took both of her tragus out because she said she was having issues with stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know. I literally watch whatever and anything on YouTube. I'm following like makeup accounts, doll customizing accounts, gaming accounts, literally everything. Anything and everything. I don't have a niche that I like to watch. I just watch everything. Much like with music, I listen to literally everything. Stretch. Jeep Willys? Probably in black. What's a Jeep Willys? Or is it like a Jeep Wrangler? Is that what that is? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a car girly. I try, but I fail. I'm so sweaty. So sweaty. I have a video that I'm editing currently. And I've edited a little bit of it, but it's like an hour. I still have like an hour and 37 minutes, I think, left to edit on it. It's gonna take forever. Oh, it's a Pacific type of Jeep. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to Google that. I can't do it now because the live will end, and then, I can't leave people on a cliffhanger like that. That'd just be rude. But I'm gonna Google that and see what it looks like. Yeah, see, that's where I've been for like most of my experience on Earth. I'm just kind of like, it's a car, you know. But I'd say I mean, we're getting the Toyota, but my dream car, listen, I have 2 dream cars, and do not clown me for this. My first dream car would be a Volkswagen Beetle because 'cause they're so stinking cute. Not the original ones because my grandpa told me this, but the original ones have the engine in the back, like where the trunk would be. So if you get hit in an accident, it would literally explode. I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea. Obviously, it's not. you know? But the newer ones, the newer, like, bigger four-door ones have it where it's supposed to be in the front, you know? So, I would get one of those, a drop top, preferably. There's this lady who lives in my area. She literally has a drop top Volkswagen Beetle, the newer ones, but she has it wrapped in pink. She's literally living her Barbie dream. I wish I was her, honestly. I really wish I was this just she's such an icon. Every time I see her, I'm like, "My queen, I see you. You're so cool." That's what I want. I want a Barbie pink. I'm copying her, but obviously I'd make it a little different. Maybe bat wings on the sides or something like that. But that would be my number one. Not my I wouldn't say my number one, but my one dream car. Driving a bomb is crazy. Driving a bomb is crazy. Oh no. I mean, kind of. It's kind of a bomb. So yeah, I feel like Jeeps are really good if you like to do a lot of like off-roading and things like that. Um, but I don't really leave my house to do stuff, so I don't know. Um, but they definitely you can do a lot of customizing to Jeep, so they're good for that too. Um, so that would be like my number one. I keep saying number one of my dream cars. My second kind of dream car would definitely be a, like the 80s. I don't know what's up with me and like Volkswagen, but the 80s Volkswagen like boogie buses that you like the Mystery Machine style that have like the little Volkswagen symbol on the front and the top part is white and I'd have like the bottom part like a green, like a pastel green, and I'd have little daisies on the sides and little daisy curtains in the back, like that. I want that so bad. However, literally all of them, because of the time that they were built, are like stick shift. I I can't drive stick shift and I have no desire to learn stick shift. So I would literally spend so much money ripping out the interior and like putting in an automatic and that would just be like I don't even know how much money, but that's the car that I want above anything else. That's what I want. An 80s Volkswagen bus, that is what I want. I saw one when we were like driving to pay a bill the other day and I was just like it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let me live my 70s dream. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I wish I had one. They're not even too expensive. The only problem is a lot of them are in California and the shipping rates would be astronomical. Okay, astronomical. It'd probably be like half the cost of the car to get it all the way over here. And most of them have like 100,000 miles on it, which I don't know if there's any manufacturers who would like be willing to build one brand new for me, but that again would be ridiculously expensive. I don't feel like I don't feel like I would drive it a lot because I'd be scared that somebody's gonna like scratch my baby up, you know what I mean? I have no idea. A pink car and a house, so I'd live my Barbie dream, but it is on the top of my bucket list. I don't know about a pink house. I feel like depending on the shade of pink, it would eat so bad. But you'd also have to make sure that you don't live in an HOA because they will find you your entire life. Like me and my grandpa, our siding was dirty or whatever, and the HOA was like, that'll be $900. Wow, I can't speak. $900. Um, until because we took a while to fix it because we were poor and could barely eat, you know. So they were like, you're gonna have to pay us $900 before you sell this house. Because the siding was ruining the neighborhood. It made everything look like the ghetto. Exactly. Yes, it did. I don't know why. I feel like everybody who works for an HOA peaked in high school. Hot topic. That's just that's just what I feel like. Because there's no way you actually want to work for an HOA and enforce that somebody's siding is dirty or their sidewalk is dirty or you didn't pick up your trash can. Like, bro, come on now. Come on. That's kind of ridiculous. But I don't know what color I'd want my house. See, I'm torn because I kind of want like the whole Rambler Ranch style house, but I also if you've ever seen like those like really old mystical houses on TikTok of like that millennials always love to ruin. No shade to millennials, but y'all just rip out everything that gives a house character and it's like I'm going to paint the walls beige and rip out the stone fireplace and put this in instead. Like no, I want a cool house to live in. The only problem is I don't like stairs, I don't like stairs. I don't want to have to deal with stairs. I hate stairs. But I guess it would only be one flight of stairs. But like the old Victorian style houses, those are so beautiful. I would love a house like that. But the stairs, I might just have to put a stair lift in at some point just so I don't have to walk up the stair. But then I would lose like muscle mass on my legs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so indecisive about so many things. Another drink to hide my shame. Getting bodied by a flight of stairs is my worst nightmare. Exactly. Exactly. This house, well, it's a townhouse that I live in now. What is it? 3 flights of stairs? Three? And like my room is on the first floor. No. Wow. I meant like not like the first floor this way, the first floor like this way. My room is on the third floor. And the laundry machine and dryer on the first floor. So every time, I have fallen down and up the stairs more times than I can count. More times than I can count. It's not even funny at this point. Yeah, I don't know. It's just stairs that kind of just, you know. I don't even I just because I've been watching a lot of like, I mean, I watch TikToks anyway, but I watch a lot of like remodeling TikToks, and every single time it's like a house flipper who like takes a beautiful Victorian house and like takes all of the brick out, takes the fireplace out, takes the nice stairs out, and just makes it into this soulless modern pile of shit that just looks so bad. It doesn't look bad. You're just taking all of like the character out, and it just looks like it looks corporate. It looks corporate. That's why I don't like it. It looks like a doctor's office. Not great. Not cool. Not fun or fresh. I mean, we don't talk about James Charles anymore. Like I said, there's so many YouTubers. I guess it must be like a power thing. Like you're so like, ooh, all of the power that I can have, that you decide instead of like, I don't know, having a giant orgy with a bunch of grown people, you decide to hit on minors. I don't know. There was a whole thing, what was it, last week or the week before, where like James Charles's wiener was out on Twitter or something like that. Like he was jingle jangling it, okay, with somebody on FaceTime. And so now his wiener is out on I mean, it's not funny because it's wrong that somebody would like leak somebody's nudes like that. But have you learned nothing, sir? Have you learned nothing? You've been put in the same position like 4 or 5 times and you refuse to change your behavior. It's giving desperate. I've been desperate before, but not that desperate. You don't do stuff like that. I don't send at all for that same reason. No, absolutely not. Um, I actually don't really read that much because I have ADHD. And so when I go to read a part of a book, normally I'm like reading and reading, and then my brain like skips parts. And then I'm like, oh, I don't remember what I just read. So I get stuck on the same page because my mind wanders, and it just gets really like, I mean, I've read a few books, but not like a lot. I'm more of like a fantasy book person, and I'm not into the whole Colleen Hoover smuttiness of everything, like glorifying everything that's horrible in the world. Like, no, girl, you can keep it, hang it up. No, I don't think so. So, I don't know why she's so popular, to be honest with you. The stuff in her books, therapy, ma'am. You need therapy. I don't. I'm doing a little bit of too much. Um, they definitely do. Yeah, I feel like that's why, maybe. I don't know. I always kind of believe that like money doesn't change people. Money just kind of brings out who you already were. So I feel like they were already kind of like that in the beginning, and then they got the money and power to be able to do it, and then they were like, "Oh, I'm going to abuse minors." Which I mean, it's just so weird. Like Diddy's no better. I mean, Diddy did it with minors and with adults, and by did it I mean assaulted. So it's not any like better, obviously, but I just why with I guess it's because minors are like easily manipulated or whatever, but that's just like and the fact that some of these people don't even lose their platforms is crazy. Is you literally got caught with a child and they're like, "Oh, but I like you on TikTok." Okay. Okay, sure. Um It definitely is. At least a couple decades, if not 100 years, because they're just like, "No, but you just don't understand the writing." It's like, "No, no, what do you mean?" She's literally glorifying essay, and you're sitting here being like, "Oh my gosh, it's so, like, smutty and nice." It's really not though, is it? Really not. Um, Listen, farts will be accepted, okay? I can't hear it nor can I smell it, so it's fine. It's completely fine. Um, See, if I did it, then I'd have to apologize. But you doing it, completely fine. Yeah, I don't know. I I feel like book talk has a lot of like traumatized women and a bunch of minors on it, which makes it even worse. And I feel like what makes it even worse is that some of these like have you ever seen like those biker guys on TikTok? And they're like grinding up against their bikes and like lifting their shirts up, and it's just like, can you stop? It's making me uncomfortable. I understand you're trying to be a book talk boy, but most of your audience is minors. It's getting concerning. Okay, the police might be called eventually. It's yeah, yeah, it's definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. There's a lot of like book talk boys on there who are like fake. This makes me so uncomfortable. They'll like fake moan and they'll be humping things and they'll be lifting up their shirt or they'll be like pretending to be a doctor, like leaned like this with like man spreading and like putting on like gloves and doing this. It's just weird. Or like that guy who's like a food TikToker. He's like a chef or whatever, but he like fingers everything he makes and he like rips open oranges and licks the inside, just be like really suggestive. And like in his comment section, it's mainly like middle-aged moms who've probably been divorced and are like lonely and don't realize their worth at the moment and are just like kissing up to him and being like, "Oh my gosh, I wish that orange was me." It's like, no, Betty, no. You have so much more self-worth than that. Do not be thirsting for this man on TikTok. I, there's somebody out there for you, and it is not him. Okay, it's definitely not him. I understand the struggle, but no, absolutely not. Um, the biker dude, yeah, yeah, definitely Tumblr dudes. But Tumblr dudes, I feel like they were overly sexualized, but then they would also like glorify SH at the same time. So it's kind of like, ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please don't do that. Please refrain. I don't think so. No, no. Definitely food freaks. Definitely. Like I featured somebody's YouTube video clip in one of my videos. I don't remember how long ago it was. I don't remember what I was talking about, but he was literally like stroking dough like it was his meat. He was licking things and spitting on things. I hate when YouTubers like or TikTokers spit on things trying to make it like sexual. What are you doing? What do you do? Like people talking about like, oh, spit in my mouth. No, 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 no. You need therapy. You need a padded room. Absolutely not. I feel like book talk and kink talk go hand in hand, which is very concerning because a lot of people on TikTok are minors. So it's like they should not be exposed to this kind of thing. There was like a YouTuber who made a video a while ago talking about like TikTok live streams and how like a lot of TikTok live streams were like people being suggestive or just blatantly sexual. It's gross. Just gross. Just gross. I understand if it's on OnlyFans, but like on a platform that's mostly children, I feel like charges need to happen. Um I'm sorry if I'm traumatizing you right now. Um it definitely should be demonetized. It definitely should. But it's not because places like TikTok and YouTube don't care about the guidelines if it's making them money, unfortunately. King Talk is just it's a cesspool of just degeneracy. Okay, disgusting. But like with that one guy, do you remember that one guy? If you was it, I don't even. This is what I'm talking about. Ever since COVID, I don't even know. I mean, I wasn't talking about it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Ever since COVID, it's just like my perception of time. I mean, my perception of time's always been like skewed, but I don't even know how long ago it was, but do you remember that guy who was like, "I'm gonna teach you how to nair my asshole," and he like literally showed his butthole and his balls full show in a video, and it wasn't taken down. It wasn't demonetized. He made several videos like that. I like if it's making them money, they don't care, which is ridiculous. But, you know, like advertisers can do stuff like that too. But the minute that somebody like me, has a push-up bra and something, they're like demonetized. You're disgusting. You are violating everyone who's watching this video right now. I have no idea. I don't know how. I don't know. Freak off talk. That's basically what it is. Yeah, educational. That's what he said. Yeah, educational purposes. So that's why they didn't take it down, because he was instructing people. And it's like, he's not instructing anybody, because you're not supposed to put nair anywhere near your genitals anyway. Okay, if you want to do it, just like wax it, but I still don't want to see it. You know what I mean? And it was all over TikTok. It was all over YouTube. I don't need to see it. But he's one of those people that does stuff like that constantly for attention. Me personally, I have a little more self-respect than that, okay? Like I would never ever show anything like that. I would rather stay where I am in terms of like my views and my content and everything and my subscriber count than ever be known for that ever. That is just it's really nasty. It's really really nasty. I don't Nobody needs to see that. Like I'm even on the fence about taking like sponsorships at this point. I know a lot of YouTubers take sponsorships, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with taking sponsorships, but me personally, it doesn't sit right with me. There's like very few brands that I would do sponsorships for. One of them being Dr. Pepper, because that's what. Listen, I wouldn't do it and I wouldn't post it, but I would spread my cheeks for Dr. Pepper, and that's just the truth. Okay. I love Dr. Pepper. I am a Dr. Pepper person. I have gone on Pinterest and I've pinned different things of like Dr. Pepper slippers or Dr. Pepper cup or like all that kind of stuff. I blame my mom. It's my mom's fault, because she also loves Dr. Pepper. Everywhere we go, it's like Dr. Pepper this, Dr. Pepper that. It just tastes so good, you know? It just tastes so good. He did, but I feel like I don't know about his TikTok page, if he's gotten like how many followers he's gotten from that. Listen, it's easy to go viral with stuff like that, but the view count may not translate to like long-term subscriber count, and B, why would you want to be known for that? I understand that, like, listen, I don't take life too seriously either, but if my family ever saw that, I would jump off the roof because Jesus Christ, that's just uh, listen, Pepsi's all right. Pepsi's kind of like a last option for me. If there's nothing else in the house and all I have is Pepsi, I'll give her a shot. I'll drink a few. But Dr. Pepper is my ride or die. Ride or die, spread my cheeks 100%. I love Dr. Pepper so much, and I know it's horrible for me. I know it is. So, but I'm still drinking anyway. I used to be one of those people that it was really bad. I used to drink like 2 or 3 or 4 a day instead, and like not drink any water. We literally went to Costco and got like the big 36 pack or whatever, and we'd have to go like every 2 weeks to like get a new one. I'm limiting myself, to like one a day if I have it in the house, because I'm not trying to go into kidney failure right now. Okay, I'm trying to live as long as possible, even though existence is a lot, but I like existing to a certain extent. I don't want to, I already have a few health problems. There's little things going on. I got asthma and my heart's been a little weird. I don't need that. I don't need that right now. Kidney stones core. Yes, that's my entire being. Kidney stones core. Amazing. Um, a Coca-Cola girly and Dr. Pepper would be my next pick. It depends. I don't think Pepsi's nasty per se, but it would definitely be my last choice. I feel like it depends on the Coca-Cola flavor. I don't like regular Coca-Cola, but like Coca-Cola cherry or cherry vanilla Coca-Cola is so good. I definitely would pick that. But regular Coca-Cola is kind of just like, like when I go to the grocery store and they have like the off-brand Coca-Cola, it's just labeled cola and it's like $1.25. I feel like it tastes the same. I don't know. I'm not a Coca-Cola connoisseur though, so I would not know really. That might just be my Coca-Cola ignorance coming through. I'm not sure, but I feel like it tastes pretty similar. Maybe. I'm not sure. Coke Zero slaps. I heard that got an Oreo Coke. I don't know. Would a chocolate actually a chocolatey Coke would probably hit pretty hard, not gonna lie. I I don't no, it'd probably be good. It'd probably be good. I don't like when brands start doing like weird stuff though. Like there was like a what was it? Like a strawberry cream Dr. Pepper, and that was the nastiest shit I've ever tried in my entire life. It was so overly sweet and disgusting. I was like, what are you doing right now? I understand you need your coin, but this is not the way to do it, okay? Um See, I like Oreos, but I like Oreo thins. I'm an Oreo thin person. I feel like I can eat like maybe 3 or 4 regular Oreos, but I can go through a whole pack of Oreo thins. I know it doesn't make any sense because it's like the same thing, but Oreo thins is where it's at. I like the regular Oreo thins and then the mint Oreo thins. I know they had a Dr. Pepper Oreo flavor, but I was too scared to try it in fear of being disappointed and let down with my hopes and dreams. Um, they do kind of release whatever, but am I dumb enough to try it? Yes, yes, I am. I'm a very simple-minded individual. So maybe because I was born early, I'm not really sure. Um, I feel like I know they have like but it's Fanta, isn't it? Like the Beetlejuice Fanta flavor, but it's not really like it doesn't look any different. It's just kind of like they put green food dye in it and was like, oh, like that. I don't think I would buy, but like flavored things, I definitely would. I feel like definitely would. That's where the majority of like my expenses is gonna go. It's just food, buying all the random food things. I am that person that goes and I'm like, oh, there's a new flavor. I should try it, and then I hate it. And I'm like, oh, there's a new flavor. I'm gonna try it, and then I hate it. So I don't know. My doctor um kind of suggested that I might have like AU ADHD, which is like autism and ADHD. So maybe it's that. I'm not sure. But I'm easily impressed by foodstuffs. So everything except for like Swedish fish. Fuck Swedish fish. That's so nasty. Like it just tastes like plastic. I like Twizzlers, but I don't like Swedish fish, which makes no sense. I don't I feel like it's the texture or something. Um Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it might just be pineapple Fanta or because it can't be grape because the grape is too dark. So it's either like orange or pineapple or something, or maybe it's just clear and then it's like apple flavor, green apple flavor or something. I mean, all of it has like a lot of bad stuff in it, a lot of bad food coloring in it. But like I said, I'm still drinking it. So, um, almost dropped everything trying to type Coca-Cola. Oh no! Rescue the brownies. Rescue them. Brownies are so good. Now I want brownies. I want brownies and I want a chocolate chip crumble cookie, but those are like so like was it like 1100 calories or something like that? I can't do that. I can't do that. But I want to. I want to. Like 2 weeks ago, I think I got crumble cookie for me and 3 of my family members, and I got a 4 pack, and I cut them all in fours, and we just kind of each had like one to make up like a full cookie. Most of them were nasty, but that chocolate chip definitely hits. Definitely, they have a pumpkin flavor out now, but I don't know. Sometimes pumpkin can be a little, a little. hmm, Bad stuff is always the most tasty stuff, and it's also always like the cheapest stuff when you go to the store, you know? Corn syrup for life. Get a corn syrup tattoo right above my eyebrow. It just makes everything taste so nice. Sugar and corn. Well, I guess corn syrup is kind of like sugar. I don't know. Do I look smart? Probably not. I mean, I know corn syrup is different from high fructose corn syrup. So I don't know. I don't know. it just makes everything taste so nice, but it also probably like cuts 10 years off your life every bite you take, but kind of worth it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know, experience life with vigor, not with caution. I don't know. I don't know. Had edibles in my life, but while while I was baking, I was like, what if I put some in for fun? Hmm. Crumble cookie is so expensive. $5 a cookie is insane. They're thick cookies, but I don't feel like they're worth $5. There's no listen, I make cookies from scratch all the time. It is not $5 worth of ingredients per cookie. They're literally just scamming us for like shits and giggles at this point. Um yeah, I went to a smoke shop with my friend after I was taken because I like took her home from work on the regular. I love Yuli. If you're watching this, I love you so much. We went to a smoke shop in town, and they had edibles in a case. So they had, if you've ever had, especially around this time, Halloween time, um what do you call it, like the caramel apple pops that they had that, but in an edible. And I tried it, and literally, like everybody's saying, it made me freak the fuck out, and I did not like it. Like I just felt so. It's different from being drunk in like a bad way. You're like tripping, and everything is like you look this way. It's kind of like that with being drunk, where you look this way, but then like your vision is still over here, and it like pans over here, and you just feel so out of control of your body, and it just feels paranoid and awful. I didn't even finish the lollipop. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's too much. Um, Lexapro for a reason. I've always been scared of weed, so I never did it. I did, like I said, I don't like do drugs and things, but I've tried it just to kind of see, because like most people at my old job were potheads, so I tried it just to see what it was like at my friend's house, and definitely depends on what kind of weed you get, because I don't remember what they said. There's like the regular kind, and then there's like a mix of something. I don't know which kind that we had. One makes you like trip for real. The other one just makes you sleepy. And whichever one that we had made me really sleepy. It just like, like the stereotypical chilled out, eyes drooping pothead. That's literally what it is. So, mm, I don't know. I didn't like it though. Um, Never been drunk before, especially as a woman. Like, nope, not safe. Definitely. I definitely normally only drink either like when I'm out at a restaurant or like when I'm at home because I don't really go out, like I said. And like alcoholism and like addiction in general runs in my family. So normally, and by normally I mean all the time, I only ever have one, and that's it. I don't have three, four shots. I don't have anything like that. I just have one, and that's it. Because I'm not trying to speed run my way into rehabilitation for anything. Not doing it. So, yeah. Um, Surrounded by people you trust, definitely, because it could go really well. Like some people, my grandpa's being loud. Some people have like revelations, and they're just like, oh my gosh, the world is open, so many possibilities. And other people can have a really, really bad trip. And really bad trip, I've heard, makes you feel like you're dying, like a panic attack, like you're literally dying, and it lasts for hours. So I wouldn't want to, do that. So I don't really know how much other people can help if you're having a bad trip, because you're kind of just in your own head kind of thing. I'm not really sure. Um, yeah, drinking at home is just kind of the vibe. If you ever want to go out and drink, though, I recommend going to. Listen, I don't really like their food, but Outback Steakhouse has something called a crocktail. That thing it's literally my favorite drink. It's so good. You can't taste an iota of the alcohol in it. It just tastes so nice. It's sweet and it's smooth, and you get a tiny little crocodile on top. Tiny little baby crocodile on top. That's exactly what I want out of life. So yeah, I only ever have one, but that I would definitely go back there just for that, because it's so cute. How would you not want a green cocktail that has a tiny crocodile on top that you get to take home? I forget what I named him though. Was it Dimitri? It was something. I don't know, but he was adorable. And I have him downstairs. I'm going to put him on like one of my little shelves that I get in the new apartment because he's just, I will get an army of Dimitris. I will. I will. Every time I go there, it'll be slow because, like I said, one at a time, but I'm still get an army of them and nobody can stop me. Um, yeah, it's called a crocktail. It's so cute. Um, and it has like the little thing on its belly that says like Outback Steakhouse. I thought that it might be like because I know that they did something before. I don't know if it was Outback, but they had a thing where they had like it was called like a shark attack. So it was like a tiny plastic shark, kind of like the tiny plastic crocodile, but it had like red stuff in it. So like your drink was blue and then you got to like turn your shark in and out and like dunk it in the water so it looked like blood, like a shark attack kind of thing. I kind of want that also and have like a tiny collection of things, because that would be super cute. I don't know. I feel like I'm a child on the inside. I just want tiny things. I still want to do adult things, but like I want to have like a childish aspect on it. But you can never lose your vigor for life. I don't know if I'm using that word right. I also don't know if I'm pronouncing it right and it sounds like I'm saying a slur. I'm allowed to say the slur, but I don't want to say the slur here. I don't say the slur on the regular. No, thank you. Um see, that's what. See, I really want it, but I feel like it's only a seasonal thing. I feel like they only have it in the what do you call it? The summertime, maybe. I'm not really sure, but I definitely do want it. Definitely, 100%. Hopefully, it tastes as good as the Crocktail because the name and everything, super super cute. My arm's getting tired. Oh no. First world problems to the max. My arm's getting tired while I'm live streaming myself. Drink of shame. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it in a little bit because I've gone over the 1 hour mark. Okay, I've just been yapping the whole time, but I'm definitely. It, oh my god, I'm dying. The cocktail is coming to me. Okay, I'm definitely excited for a lot of like. It's definitely gonna be like a change in my content, but it's not gonna be like the editing's gonna be the same and everything. It's just gonna be like more interactive, more like different things that I'm doing. One of them I'm planning on leaving my house, bro. It's gonna be so nice. Um and I'm really excited for it because I'll actually have a budget for it for certain things that I want to do. I don't know how many videos that I'm going to be able to post next month, but there's 5 weeks in October this year. So I'm hoping that I can get at least a few live streams and like 2 videos out maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I don't really know what days I should upload videos though. I don't know what days most people are active on YouTube or the days that they really want. Cause I normally post like what, Sundays or Mondays? I don't know. I don't really have a schedule because I know that I can't stick to it and I don't want to say that I'm gonna do something and then lie to your face, because ADHD, I forget things all the time. That's why I'm a bad texter because I'm like, oh, I replied to it in my head, and then I'm like, oh, I should do this, and then I forget, and it's been like 2 weeks, and I'm just the worst person ever because I can't text people back for anything. So, yeah. Um. Uh. Watch the playback. Thank you for watching the playback. You don't have to if you don't want to. Don't make anybody force you to do anything you don't want to do. You're your own person with your own lives and dreams. You can do whatever you want. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, More stuff with your hair. I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't really. I'd be here all day, every day. The thing is, okay, this is my hair right now, right? You can see. Remember when I dyed my hair red, right? The black hair dye, and I used permanent black hair dye. It's coming out of my hair, and you can see the red coming through. My brother says it's purple, and I'm like, child, no, my hair is not purple. It's literally red because I dyed it like what 2 or 3 times with that L'Oreal High Color Highlights, and I think it's like embedded in my hair now. So it doesn't matter how many times that I dye it black. I feel like the black's gonna come through at some point. But look at how long my hair is getting. The problem is that I want my hair to be waist length. I don't know if you can see how long my hair is. You probably can't. But it's like, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. My hair is like there. I don't know if you can see. It's getting a little bit longer. I have a lot of shitty layers in my hair because I was like, just get the dead ends off. And I didn't think about like how it would actually look. And I did that like a few months after I'd cut my hair off or whatever. So I want my hair to be waist length and I want my hair to be healthy. So I don't feel like I can dye it colors because I want to do that Japanese hair straightening thing on it. So I won't always have to like straighten my hair or whatever. And I know when you do the Japanese hair straightening, you can't put any more chemicals on it or else your hair will melt off and you will be bald, and I don't want to be bald anymore. I shaved my head like 3 times. I'm over that. I want long waist length hair, so I feel like I can't. I really want green hair. Forest green's my favorite color, and I'd love to have like my Deku hair back, although the ending of My Hero was atrocious. I don't know why people have like these series that go on for so long and they're just like, "Oh, we're just going to go against everything that it originally stood for and just get rid of it because I said so." I hate that. I hated the ending so much. I also hate that, spoiler alert, leave now or forever hold your peace. I hate that Aizawa cut his hair in the ending. Why would you do that? He had such I mean, it wasn't beautiful, but it was long and it was luscious and it was nice. And they were just like, oh no, he's gonna have a bob. A Nicki Minaj bob. That's all raggedy still because he can't, learn how to brush his hair for once. Like, no, no, no. Atrocious. I hated it. It was the worst. Literally the worst. Um, um, I hope I get to waist length and my hair doesn't all fall out. I feel like it's doing a little bit better. Um, Oil spill hairstyle. No. Oil spill hairstyle. Is that like iridescent with like purple and with like green and stuff? That would be super cool, but my hair is not healthy enough for that, definitely. It's definitely getting healthier because I totally bought into that whole like your hair is curly, you need to use only curly girl hairstyles. No, do not listen to them. Okay, use salon quality hair products if you can afford it, and your hair will literally flourish. My hair is as healthy as it's ever been right now. Um, my hair is greasy because it's always greasy, even though I just washed it, but it's fine. Um, I use Redken hair products, and then I use the L'Oreal Sleek and Shine Heat Protectant, and then the Moroccan Oil Leave-In Conditioner on my hair. It's definitely not where I want it to be, but she's getting there. She's getting there, and I'm excited for it. So, oh, you have micro locks. Keratin treatment doesn't color the hair, but it stays straight forever. Special shampoo. Yeah, I know with certain like chemical processes you get on your hair, you have to have like certain special products, and those special products are not cheap. Okay, my hair, like shampoo and conditioner is like 50 something dollars, $52 on Amazon or something. Ridiculous, completely ridiculous. Um, did you say Eyes of Wakanda? Um, Behind all my shows. Stop putting diddler in the chat. um, no, I was talking about My Hero, which is like an anime that has been out for like forever, and they completely ruined the um the ending to it. It was just awful. Like, if you know anything about My Hero, like I said, leave now or forever hold your peace. Anything about My Hero, the whole point. Even in the first episode, Deku's like, "Oh, this is the story of how I became the greatest hero of all time." And then the ending was like, he's not even a hero anymore. He's a teacher. Listen, I'm not trying to disrespect teachers, but that goes against the entire premise of the entire show. You're talking about how he became the greatest hero of all time, and now he's not even a hero. He's literally just teaching at UA. Get it together. Get it together. The betrayal I felt. Okay, just ridiculous, ridiculous. Um, Surface level stuff about My Hero. My sister knows more. It's a good anime, but I feel like the the fandom ruins it because they're like, I definitely ship Deku with Eri, and Deku's like what, 16, 17, and Eri's like 6. Somebody literally said that. There was like a fan meeting or whatever where they get to meet the voice actors, and somebody literally said that they shipped a 6-year-old with a teenager, and it's just like, I the brain rot, the brain rot. My Hero fans also have a reputation for being extra stinky and fermented at, Comic-Con and things like that, any kind of anime con. It's hard to represent the normal side of My Hero, but I'm out here anyway. Okay, sometimes I don't even wanna say that I watch it because it gets a little embarrassing with people being like, "No, but it's totally fine." Is it though? Is it though? It's definitely giving Diddy. It definitely is. I don't know what happened, or, like, have you seen that one TikTok live streamer who pretends to be, like pretends to be Deku, but he's pregnant or something? I don't know. I don't know. People need therapy. I don't know what happened. Um, I wow, this is giving balding. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know. My Hero fans are not we're not beating the allegations at this point, and I'll just kind of stay in my lane. Don't still stay in my lane. Um, I feel like maybe Demon Slayer is a little bit weird with their fandom, but it's definitely not as bad as My Hero. My Hero is infamous for their fan base. It's kind of like Taylor Swift, how her fan base is infamous for being a little bit of a lot, but not in the same like Diddy way as My Hero is. I feel like people just get so weird with anime, but I feel like it's because a lot of like anime creators are like, how I like the title will literally be like, how I dated my little sister with big triple F boobs. It's like, what do you, ugh. A lot of animes just have like incest or pedophilia in them, and they just think it's completely normal, and it's like, no, 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 I know Japan has a big issue with that, and Japan also has a big issue with like stalking of women. They don't take it seriously at all, especially if you're a foreigner. There was that one girl who was a cosplayer from Sweden or something, and she had a stalker for like 10 years, and he literally like assaulted her at a con, and nobody was helping her. I heard that's like a thing in like Korea too, where they'll see like a man punch a woman in the face, and the police will literally be told not to intervene. Or like if you intervene, you'll catch charges or something. The culture shock is going to be so different when I visit all these different countries, because if that was me, you're getting hit with my car. No questions asked. I'm not even double checking. I'm telling her to run in the other direction and I'm hitting you with my car. You are going to be underneath of my vehicle for all time. Absolutely not. Just no. Absolutely not. Um I definitely am a Bad Batch girly. Definitely. I do want, like, I have my Jag eyes here on my wrist, and I want the Bad Batch symbol somewhere on the inner part of my forearm here, as one of my tattoos for next year. Definitely. Because I love it so much. It just makes me sad every time I watch it, but still, you know? Um that clock app is wild. Um Yeah, it definitely does. I feel like that kind of culture is so normalized in anime that it's just kind of like when people say like, "What are you doing?" They're like, "What do you mean? We've been doing this the entire time. Like, why do you have an issue with it now?" I need to like start watching more animes. I have a bunch of animes in my queue on my Crunchyroll account, but I'm not the type of person to like wait for an anime um video to come out weekly. That's the problem with the Bad Batch. I was always like so excited on Wednesday mornings. I was like, give me my content. Um, so I will wait for like the whole thing to come out, and then I will binge it in 2 days. I will literally just lay in my bed and I will rot for days and just binge it because I don't know. I don't really know. There was one that was like, what was it? It was about like music, guitars or something. I don't really remember what it was about, but what was it? I feel like it started with an R. I don't know. But I binge watched that and I hated the guy that was blonde with short hair and piercings because he would like there was a girl who liked him and who liked him and he would like FaceTime her while another girl was like sucking him off, and I was just like, no, 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 hit you with my car, no, no, that's just that's just literally the worst of the worst. Um, it really is. Isn't like the clone supposed to be like a New Zealand accent or something? I feel like rest in peace, Tech. We will always love you. I genuinely thought that um the CX, was it? I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it, but um the CX soldier guy, I still feel like that was Tech because they put way too much emphasis on it. And you know, Star Wars does not like to put emphasis on characters that don't matter. They don't do that. I mean, they might bring people back from the dead, like they do a lot of the time. Like Ventress is supposed to be dead, but she came back. Like, you know, she. So I felt like that genuinely was Tech, but he got murderized because they didn't know. And it's better for him to be at peace than to be a puppet for the Empire. So, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just really sad. I was jealous of his and Fee's relationship though, because Tech was my favorite. Other than Captain Rex, Tech was my favorite. I love me a good nerd. But yeah, it made me sad that he's like not with his family in like paradise or whatever. And I'm really sad that we didn't get to see aged Crosshair or aged Wrecker in the finale. We only got to see Hunter, but it's okay. I mean, he's like the main dad, so I guess it makes sense. I just wish we could have seen them. You know, um yeah, I don't know either. I'm American also. I don't know. I'm ignorant to other places and their culture. But that's why I want to travel. I definitely want to go on my bucket list is to visit every state in the United States and maybe just do every, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna live, but I definitely want to like visit a lot of like continents and stuff. Definitely want to visit New Zealand. Definitely want to visit um what do you call it? Australia. Definitely want to visit Canada. I mean, we're gonna visit Canada next year, so that'll be on my bucket list. I already have my passport because me and my friends were supposed to go to, what is it? We were supposed to go to London to visit my other friend, but then Corona happened, and then that fell through. So I'm traveling is so expensive. I'm very poor. Um, So it's fine. I'll just, hopefully, I'm hoping that next year I'll finally be able to be monetized so I can like take you guys with me on cool stuff and show you cool places and do things and do giveaways and things. I don't know. I can dream. I'm gonna have to get it together with my scheduling though and like the amount of videos that I upload because I felt like I uploaded a lot this year and I look back and I was like, girl, you've been slacking. Okay. Um, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. If I drink energy drinks every day, then it is what it is. So anyway, I'm gonna finish this. Um, hop on the StreamYard. The StreamYard. I don't know why I thought of like an actual yard. I don't know. It's my brain. I don't know. But I'm gonna finish drinking that, and I'm gonna just enjoy the rest of my, yes, manifesting it. Yes, please. It's what I need right now. I've been doing YouTube for like 8 years, guys. 8 years. That's insane. But my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna head off here. I might live stream next week. I don't know. I yapped a lot more than I thought I would, so that's good. I'll see you. You know what? No, no, I'm making the promise. I'm gonna be here next week. Whatever. So I'll see you next week with another live stream. Maybe a video. It depends on how long I can, because it's literally 30 days of footage is what I'm doing. So I'll see y'all sometime within next week and then sometime after that with a video. And I hope you enjoy your night or your morning or your evening or whatever it is. um, and the rest, I was about to say the rest of your days, Jesus Christ, the rest of your whatever time of day it is lovely because you deserve it. Thank you everyone for showing up. Bye. Goodbye everyone.